Hello friends, welcome to your channel Learning More with Prerna. Please do like, share and subscribe to your channel if you find the video useful. Okay, so today I want to discuss some important questions of SSLC board exams of 10th standard students. So first thing I would like to tell you all the best for your exams and do well. And there are certain questions which I have analyzed from the question papers, from the previous year question papers are expected questions in your exams, or you can tell it as passing package for your exams. So let us see the important questions which you have to study. The first question you have to study is Battle of Plassey or Battle of Buxar. These are the two important questions. Either they will ask Battle of Plassey or they will ask Battle of Plassey or Buxar. And next, they will ask about the achievements of warriors. In this, they will ask about the achievement of Krishna Devaraja warrior. If not, they will ask about some other warriors. So here the answer for this will be the same for most of the achievements. Example, you can write about the railways, industries and factories and all these. Okay, these are some of the important achievements of warriors. Next we can see Marthanda Verma, who throwed out the Dutch. They can ask a question on this because it is repeatedly asked in your preparatories also. Next we will see that Regulatory Act. Regulatory Act is another important question for your exam point of view. And next we can see the impact of British education. So this is one of the again an important question. And next we can see that they can ask you about Tilak or Ambedkar. Either they will ask you about Tilak or Ambedkar. And next we can see another question is Teen Murti Chowk. The Teen Murti Chowk, which is an achievement for it is a monument which is being built after the Second World War. So about Teen Murti Chowk they can ask. And next 1857 revolt. Here they can ask you causes or result or outcome of the 1857 revolt, or why the 1857 revolt did not give us independence, or the failure of 1857 revolt you can take. Okay, next we can see that there will be some difference between which they can ask. So the first difference between what they can ask is a difference between public finance or private finance. I have made a video on this, you can just watch it. And next we can see the next question they might ask you is the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. Difference between Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Next they can ask the difference between riots or the mob. And next there are different types of bank account. Example, they will ask you about saving account or the current account. What are the difference? You have to mention about this. And even on this I have made a video for you. So you can just watch it and it will be very helpful for you. Next we can see that they have asked one more question. They might ask one more question, that is on organized or unorganized laborers. And next we can see next important question is Panchayat Raj system or your 5-year plans. Okay, the achievements of 5-year plans or Panchayat Raj system. And next we can see from New Year No chapter, they will be asking, that is United Nations Organization. Here from this chapter they will be asking you one important question, that is either the achievements or the functions of UNO. And next from entrepreneurial chapter, we can see that they will ask you at least 1 mark question or 2 mark question from entrepreneurial chapter. That is, they might ask you the characteristics or the meaning of it, or the importance of an entrepreneurship. And next they will ask you about the natural disaster. In natural disaster, they might the important concept in this is about flood or earthquake. And next we have another important question, which is importance of public finance, where you have to mention the importance of public finance. And next about the cropping pattern, they can ask you about the cotton crop. Okay, the how much temperature is required and all this you have to write in the cotton growing pattern. And next up, India's and Russia's relationship, or they can ask you India or USA, or they will ask you India and Russia. This is one of the important question again. And next we can see they will ask you a question on consumer right chapter. Okay, from consumer right chapter they will be asking you one question, and that will be importance of consumer right, or the what are the steps that the consumer can file to complain against the consumer exploitation. That question is important. Or they will ask you about doctrine of lapse or subsidiary lines. Here these two are optional, either subsidiary lines or doctrine of lapse. And next we can see one important question from unemployment, whether they can ask you the type of unemployment or the various causes for unemployment, reasons for unemployment. This is an important question again. And next from ports, from geography part, they will ask you about the ports. You have so many ports, right? We have Pradeep port, Mangalore port, and all this. From this they will ask you either in map or they might ask you in MCQ. And next we have 5-year plan. Again an important question. 5-year plan I have already told you. And next on from banking chapter they will be asking you one of the important question. Example, the characteristics of banking or meaning or the types of bank accounts. Next, next from liberalization part, they can ask you about Junagadh or Pondicherry, Hyderabad or Goa. These are some of the important questions. Along with that, I have one more question, that is female foeticide or infanticide. In this, they can ask you about the meaning or the causes or the reasons for all this. They can ask you about the female foeticide or female infanticide. So these are some of the important questions. I tell you to just read these questions, give little importance to these questions so that you can increase your passing marks or you can increase your marks. Thank you so much. If you feel that the video was helpful, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.